variety of injury concerns. First and foremost, Aaron Hicks. He was the one to go and probably is headed to the DL, as Joe said, with that right rib cage or oblique. So these would be two options here, Jack. Jacoby Ellsbury is on a rehab assignment. The original plan was to go a little further, maybe go to Trenton next. But for Grant Wilkes-Barre today, he was 2 for 5 with a double and 2 runs batted in. And then Rob Refsnyder could be recalled because of the injury, even though he was just sent down a couple days ago. It would seem like the easiest choice, if he's ready, would be Ellsbury.
The preference would be Ellsbury too, Bob. I mean, you're talking about if you bring up Ellsbury, you're bringing up a starting center fielder. If you bring up Rob Refsnyder, you're bringing up another bench player, because then you're going to go with Mason Williams in center field. So if I'm the Yankees, I've already had a phone conversation with Jacoby Ellsbury, and I'm saying, are you ready to go? Because though he was 2 for 5 today, it was 9 innings as a DH. His first rehab game at Scranton, they took him out after 5 innings of center field. But again, this is a guy who's played thousands of innings of center field in the major leagues. And I would say, as the Yankees, are you ready to go? We need you at the major league level right now. If he had 5 at-bats in AAA today, he should be able to have major league at-bats tomorrow. All
right, so that's something we're going to keep an eye on. In the meantime, the injury bug is really biting the Yankees. If you think about their last road trip, when they came back, on that road trip, they lost CC Sabathia and they lost Adam Warren, and now looks like they'll lose Aaron Hicks. Starlin Castro is dinged up, but now we find out that Matt Holliday has some fatigue issues.
As we were listening to Joe Girardi right there, and this was a tough loss for the Yankees. We've already detailed why it was so tough, but we're also talking about a manager who was a handcuffed manager in this game. 9th inning, with all due respect to Austin Romine, if you have a Starlin Castro or you have a Matt Holliday available, they're batting in that situation. Girardi reveals to the media that he didn't have either player. Now, it sounds like Castro has been dealing with this, and it's something that with the shot that should probably go away. But, Bob, the Holliday situation is a little bit more of a mystery. Even Girardi was a little bit murky, just saying that he's fatigued right now and he has a tired body. So that's one they're going to have to keep an eye on. And what do you do in a DL-type situation? You don't want to DL a guy who then a day later says, hey, I feel great. So that's a confusing one right now.
Or is he a non-DL, but he's not available for 3 or 4 days as something just carries on? It's a tough spot to be in.